Assalamu alaikum, UDP for diversity. Alagie Touray. Do people need to cry foul in the sudden demise of the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏, or should they just let it go? As in the Gambian context, it is Allah's will. Two high-profile deaths occurred in the Barrow government since Adama Barrow came to power in 2017. There are more questions than answers into these high-profile deaths. 1. The sudden death of Dawda Fadera, the former Gambian ambassador to Washington. The Gambia government's investigation into Dawda Fadera's case is still in limbo. 2. The government's total silence in the health condition of the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏 only brew rumors and conspiracy theory in town. Why was the Barrow government not saying anything until when the Vice President took his last breath? We all know the killer machine of former dictator Yahya Jammeh is intact in the Barrow government. We know the torture machine of former dictator Yahya Jammeh is still in the system. We know the disappearing machine of former dictator Yahya Jammeh is still there. We know the poisoning machine of former dictator Yahya Jammeh is in the Barrow government. It is just a matter of time before these evil machines will strike. And perhaps they have already struck. There are many that are very disappointed with most Gambian journalists and media houses. The level of investigative journalism in the Gambia is very, very embarrassing and disappointing. Now people wonder who in the Barrow government will dare continue the legacy of the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏 in telling the truth, even if that means the president will fire you. In the words of 𝒂𝒂𝒏 to the Barrow government, a government he served, the Gambian people have expectations. The Gambian people are uneasy. Our positions are not driven by privilege. We need to deliver to the Gambian people. What is right is always right, and the time is always right to do the right thing. The next government retreat, if there is any, will be without the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏, who promised that will be a retreat of assessment for government performance. These statements from the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏 made profound impact on me, not because they are sweet and empty rhetoric, but because they are true. My political ideology and support is different from that of the late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏. It just happens that his statements are in line with what I believe in, despite our differences for the way forward for the Gambia. The late Vice President 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is without his shortcomings. We are all human beings. My take. Thank you, Alagie Touray. Badin Gambian Kolu, Alagie Badra Juflanin Diamolu, Ayante Mira Bake, Bairi, Amanke Komen, Alakumakangolu Idiata, Alakumakangolu Imoyo Diata, Bari I menufo Tonyalem, Alakumakangolu Mutonyal, Andung. Nteni Badra Diouf man tra political ideology killing mantra party killing mantra na political manke killing bari ini mo ka different political sotle bari ikaje ko karo dolla alsi nyoje kuolla karo dolla alte nyoje la kuolla wo mu political political manke nyinti ko al kake nyoje walti ko beto ko dole beje alsi difference soto woto ko dole beje alsi nyoje woto andum political fanan bemu political don wala mu nyinti ko ila opponento na ya better make afa eko ya better make le na ya jawma fananke ya fa eko ya jawma kele walatinna badra diouf lañu kuma kanolo e mu kuma kan saharin nati despite internal political man killing despite na mantra political party killing despite na jeriñal manki kilinte banko ñanta tala ñamen bari al hadamadiya kono la politico kono ay jim kuma kanol men fotam wol mu kuma kanel de men yalon ko e sahatale andum abe man sakunda kono le ay wo kuma kanol fo ngani ne men faalete sa en ateteje jumale be lola badara diouf la position oto yow kuma si faal fo adama baro man adama baro la man sakunda mbemo hadamadiŋolti badara diouf fanan ayala mistegol sotole ko mo be yala mistegol soto ñamen kaatu mbemo hadamadiŋol lelti andum o mistegolu wol fanan mu mistegol leti men yalon ko safo ko hadamadiya mistegol mo wolti andum so mistegol fanan fonole ay betemale men fo ay betemale men ken sifo mistegol fanan men keta bulu si wol fanan fo mbali kontonna mbali tentula mbali jeyila naata dron kanna on reflection o di vice president late vice president aliou badra diouf mbali kontonna mbali tentula nal badi ma alaji tu badi gambiyankolu gambia journalist olu hani bente bari gambia dingol jikla teta jamal la ela doko e mantra ke kan nyama tubabol ka fa me investigative journalism e mantra o ke kan wala mu ka kisi roke ka banku dingolu ke ifahamundi ka banku dingolu ke kala mutande to la journalist le jama mantra ke o ke kan ka kolu kisi ka kolu samana banku dingole hanna tara man sakunda metiliye na journalist le signum fono banku dingol len ko nga nyinin karo kala de nga nyim ministre kare nyinin kala nga nyim nyaaton ka kare nyinin kala bari man jabiro soto bari tolla journalist wol buka investigation okay tolla journalist wol buka taka kulu kisi banku dingol le ila ko jakalo warta de ila ko jakalo warta e mo journalist si faalu menute a jakalo warta badara diouf yen sasa kele journalist kilinte je me yalon ko asi finti ayafu molye muna fango be caring journalism ya fanam wolti yeta nyaton kolya banku dumol yemeni ke nyato nim banku dumol malong journalist le nyanta banku dumol londila andu journalism ya mu wolete wala mu la do kodi na nyaton kolye right sotle ye jabiro ke nyinin karol la journalist ye jabi ye nyinin ka men ni wo manke wala tinna molka kumol fo ifangol fe andu mol bololem wala na conspiracy theory molka kul fo ifangol fe wala tinna rumo solo kake because nim man na vice president o je mama kamo moy mala dia mo je maje dulato man sakunda men nyanta mol inform le mol inform baadi wolu diamo be siyala le kumol be fintlan abala fa warta fo bringa moy adama baro findita ako atla vice president o bantale baadi gambian kolu government retreat ko nal hakilo bakan man sakunda e tata num dulalto num e nim vice president o beje num aliou badra diouf e kam government retreat vice president late vice president o nyina fo num ko the next government retreat bara fedentin wote kala te nyala ako tennum wo be kala retreat leti dame yalon ko e be fangolu jibenna ya jiben yen sanji lulo ngamune keno gambia dingoliye abe kala ko may feloleti kaaji ko nyin sanji lulo tol ngamune keno gambia dingoliye bara a felentin wote vice president mo tarla je baɗin gambiyankolu vice president Badra Diouf ala legacy malon jumala bala legacy tala de komen ay même fo adama baro la man sakundari adama baro ako be tonya folale nanga ad kuyata president e ayam bay jumale be o samato dunna jumale be o legacy continue la adama baro la man sakunda ko jumale be lola o bundato jumale be o tonya sifa fola adama baro la man sakunda andu ibe o man sakunda ko no alaji Badra Diouf ye même fo ala kuma kangol to ako gambia dingolu hamo belale jiko fanan bela ibe jikirinne ibe hamerinne nato belale expectation gambia dingol fanan nato belale hadama dingol lel muti e fanay nato lel sura ya hamole bela ako gambia dingolu e mantra tenkundinde gambia dingolu e juso mantra tenkunding gambia dingolu e mantra tenkunding i jusol mantra tenkunding i niol mantra tenkunding akafo loko the Gambian people are on ease bi Gambia dingolu i juso mantra seworing i niol mantra seworing i mantra containering Vice President Badra Diouf ye nyim fole ay nyim fo ako ila positionolo ibe damelto ila official ani la positionolo ako a manke nyinti komen ka foko ninkum ya dilale fenn me yalon ko i bejere pour nyin kamala ka Gambia dingolu ke makoy ka Gambia dingolu dema ila nyim palasul manke sori palasilti e manke dinna palasilti manke keta palasilti nyim palasul i bejele pour ka Gambia dingolu makoy alaji Badra Diouf ye nyim fo adama barole man sakunda ay nyim fo ako mer right a right tale Badra Diouf ye wala fo me yalon ko amu toñalati me yalon ko tilingola mu andun tilingo dron wala sikeno assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu UDP for diversity alnali badi malamu Alagie Touray mbali kontonna mbali tentula be UDP dingo be kontonna be Gambia dinkendo be kontonna momo be dawranding ani be wato men kono be UDP la nyatonkol be kontonna ka bonna party leader honorable 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 Dabo entire executive o mo be ani banku dinkendol be badi ngolu banko ni kuya soto tumomen bangola vice president o ala ya minji doya unexpectedly wakata jamaa ni kuyati akata banko ni kuyati bari wakola ngamira ko banko dimolu na nyanto sotle na nyinin karoke amun na nyanto leti tumo men na man sakundala soto membuka diamunye na man sakundala soto men yalon ko animbuka communicate na man sakundala soto men yalon ko animbuka dialogue soto banko dimolu woto banko dimolu na right sotle na nyinin karoke so no nyinin karoke ko fo molu so bi kula bang vice president Badra Diouf ala bangoto fondum kon dal tala nyamen Gambia ngamuta ko ala la kero la mu nganyina ngata bari badi Gambia ko mbal haklo bulandila saya mo kumma fulal la saya keta Adama Barrow la mansakunda bring Adama Barrow e mansakunda ta 2017 fo saya nal haklo bakan Gambia la ambassador Washington United States of America menketa Dawda Fadera banta anata banko kan Dawda Fadera sasa tarinta abanta mansakunda ko be kisikisiro kala hanika bi wa kisikisiro wo investigation man fen long dawda fadera la bang ñaato na manke comme mol kam même fo e kum fe because ni man sakunda man fem communicate banko dingolier man fem fo banko dingolier fulanjamo wala mu Badra Aliou Diouf asasata man sakunda man fem fo molier mo man ku kala mo da fo comme banko dingol le yaji ko e kari kilin kari fula kari saba man na vice president moy maje dulato bukala diya mo moy mol kumasta kan nyoni ninka bare man sa kunda wo man fem fo moliye fo bring tala Aliou Badra Diouf ayala niji labonta o kola la man sa kunda na ta fonne ko alla vice president o bantale ntala jero to nyin saya fulol men yalon ko man sa kunda la banko la mo kumma balem nyinin kari jamale beje mi yalon ko man sa kunda nyanta ijabi la bara ame jabi muneketa gambe dum lafta wala lon na dron muneketa atata na to dron nam bare man sa kunda mantra fem fo kan gambe dum wala badi gambian kolo mbe ngalon ko adama Barrow la mo fa masimo abe astagfirullah badungol mbenga nyin lonne ko yaya jamme former dictator yaya jamme la mofa ala mofa mashimo abe gambia la hani bide wo mashimo men ka molu fa abe je la hani bi badin gambian ko mbenga lonne ko adama Barrow la tajerente ya mashimo ala tocho mashimo hani kabiya abe gambia le de badungol mbenga nyin fanal lonne ko adama Barrow la moye mandi mashimo ngalon ko hani kabiya abe adama Barrow la system wonyin kono le de andum badin gambian ko lu ngalon ko yaya jamme la poison machine abe adama Barrow la system wonyin kono le de andum a government ko is just a matter of time ibe wati batungol la bari ni machine lu ibe commence lalde ibe operate lalde ning imantre operate kam fong already badin gambian ko lu mo jamala be gambia me yalon ko e jikila teta gambia la journalist la gambia journalist mo jamala jikila teta la ko wala